Good evening and welcome to the night's edition of Sports Night. I'm Sean Green. An unbeaten century by Australian opener Nicole Bolton saw the West Indies women losing their opening match of the 2017 ICC Women's World Cup by 8 wickets at Taunton today. Choosing to bat first, the West Indies were bowled out for 204 in 47.5 overs. Opener Hayley Matthews top scored with a well-played 46, including 7 fours, while skipper Stephanie Taylor followed with 45. Elsie Perry was the pick of the bowlers for Australia, taking 3 for 47 from 9 overs. Now here are the highlights from the West Indies innings.
On the charge, Matthews on this occasion picks up the pace off the wicket. She goes short on this occasion, it flies off the top edge over Elisa Healy and for another boundary.
And she tries to do something about the scoring rate and falls. Nicely put away, and we'll get 4 for it. A welcome boundary for Hayley Matthews. Beams to continue from the river end. Catch, they say. Catch she does. And that's well struck. Straight back down the ground. What a good hit that is. And she's got hold of that, and that will go. Oh, what a good comeback from Perry. Up in the air. Will it be caught? It will.
Well, gone to launch off a rank full toss, and will it be a wicket?
Nice shot in the end. It just eludes long on.
Anissa Muhammad decides to take a leaf out of her skipper's book. She goes long, she goes hard, and she picks up a boundary.
The control of that shot was beautiful. Out by a mile. Chance down to long on. Taylor could be gone, is gone. That is the end of Fletcher. Could be tight here as well. Could be tight. I think she'll be gone. I think that will be the end. Yes, the finger goes up.
And in reply, Australia cruised to 205 for 2 in 38.1 overs for the victory. Player of the match, Bolton, she top scored with 107 not out, including 14 fours, while her opening partner Beth Mooney made 70. Stephanie Taylor was the lone wicket taker for the West Indies, taking 2 for 33 from 8.1 overs.
One in this West Indies lineup that can get the ball through. That's not great from Deandra Dotton. It will run away for 4. Could run away for 4 as well. It's just a push. That's all it was from Mooney. Put away with authority from Mooney. Yes, 4 ball. Nice shot. Lovely timing. And something does happen.
So Taylor continuing. That's a lovely shot.
Big shot, big strike down the ground. Got the full treatment.
Well, don't worry about the thick outside edge, just play off the back line at the moment.
Glorious shot, and it won't be cut off. And another one dispatched.
And a wicket. Stephanie Taylor. And that's beautifully lifted, well, earlier on. Oh, she's caught. What a good catch that was. And there it is. Look at the delight on her face. So she moves to 100 from 108 balls, 13 fours in that time. And that will be that. Australia win by 8 wickets.
So the West Indies women are at the bottom of the standings with the most inferior net run rate of those teams yet to win a match, while the Australian women lead the standings with the best net run rate of the first round winners. So tomorrow's fixture is England versus Pakistan women, and that starts at 5:30 a.m. You can watch it live on MCTV's ESPN, that's channel 308. Well, we have the first century of the 2017 BCA Under-15 Schools competition. On day one of the first series, Hakeem Perryman of Milo Lodge slammed 157 not out at home, and this came against Leicester Vaughan. Now, Leicester Vaughan actually batted first and were dismissed for 33, with Rohan Lane, that is, taking 4 for 11, and Javier Calendar 3 for 6. Now, Lodge replied with 250 for 1. Shea Taylor made 62. Of course, Perryman, he made 157. Leicester Vaughan in their second innings, there are 8 for 2. Let's switch to the track now. 3 more outstanding Barbadian athletes reached their qualifying mark for the Commonwealth Games after the 200 meters on the final day of the National Track and Field Championships. Another good turnout to support our local athletes. This is the women's 800 meters, and that's Sonia Gaskin in the lead. In fact, the other competitors trailed for most of the race, as Gaskin showed them the back of the shirt for a whole 2 minutes and 9.01 seconds. That's a long time to be looking at someone's shirt. Believe it or not, this is the men's equivalent, and that's a swift but lonely Antonio Maskell eating up the back stretch all by himself. The question is, where was the competition? Certainly not in this race, but maybe on his wrist as he was trying to beat the clock to reach that qualifying time for Commonwealth, a mark of 1:47.19, and he landed just outside of it, clocking 1:47.49 for a new championship record. Hey, we've got you on cam too. Let's turn our attention to the 200 meters. This is the under-18 boys. Now keep your eyes on Tremaine Smith. He's in the green sleeveless top in lane 6 with the white headband. Dario Clark in the red, and Smith hunted his man down, coming down the stretch to take it away in 21.73. On to the women's 200 meters. Sade Williams, the favorite in this one, and she's out like a flash. Again, the other competitors getting a good look at the back of her shirt as it got further and further away. She's going to cross the line in a new championship time of 22.80, easily qualifying for Commonwealth. Malaysia Jacobs finished second. Now the men's 200 meters featuring a tough field of Burkhart Ellis, Shane Brathwaite and Mario Burke and Nicholas Deschamps. Ellis in purple, Burke in red and Brathwaite in the blue. But Ellis was the man to beat on the day, clocking a new championship record time and running a world championship and Commonwealth qualifying time of 20.37. And coming up, Lakers and Sonics fight for the playoff positions in the BABA Premier League.
I have diabetes, and every decision I make is important. I choose Glucerna to maintain a healthy nutrition. I drink it and recommend it to my patients.
Glucerna with Carcetti is designed for people with diabetes, helps minimize blood sugar spikes, and it's delicious. Glucerna, your good decision of the day.
You've got to strive and believe you can achieve anything you put your mind to. Go the extra mile with good service. Be positive in your attitude. Rise.
Hi, I'm Samuel Blaze, a lineman in the Distribution Operation Department at the Barbados Light and Power Company. I must be productive since I know my electricity customers count on us for energy to power every moment of every day. In my environment, productivity is supported by ongoing training and development. And at Light and Power, health, wellness, and safety are very important. I want to be as productive as long as I can be. Let's all do our parts to be more productive citizens.
And we will be productive. Oh, oh, oh.
I have diabetes and nothing stops me because I decided to maintain my blood sugar spikes and weight in control. That's why I choose Glucerna Hunger Smart. It helps me manage hunger and minimize blood sugar spikes.
Glucerna Hunger Smart has 15 grams of protein to help you manage hunger as part of your weight loss plan. Glucerna, your good decision of the day.
And we're back with basketball. Urban Vibes St. John Sonics were missing 6 players, but they still sent a scare to the Barbados Lumber Company LSC in last night's Cooperators General BABA Premier League at the BCC. LSC were only leading by 1 point after the third quarter, but still managed to hold on for the win, as CBC's Mark Seal reports.
Ramon Simmons had even more of a green light to shoot for the Sonics on this night. He took 20 field goal attempts for a game-high 27 points. This 3 was one of his 15 taken from behind the arc. Jamar King is another shooter for Sonics. He only took 6 threes, but he made 2 of them, including this one from straight on. Give him 14. The Sonic shooters had taken over because they were missing their bigs, Akeem Marsh and Charles Vanderpool. So the Lakers' big man, Andre Boudou, went to work, showing off his footwork down low. Here he is again, this time with 3 Sonic defenders trying to stop him. Not tonight. Boudou only missed 2 shots the entire game for 12 points. Adrian Allman's shot was off this night, only shooting 33%, but he got this open 3 to go, part of his 10-point performance. The Sonics defense at this stage wasn't defending the backcourt. Jamal Singh is also left wide open. 3, and that's 3 of his 13. Sonics though were always close by. Dwayne Kelman with the crossover and splits 2 LSC defenders for the layup. Back the other way, Jehu Lafuil, another LSC big with no defender to match his height. He misses initially, but cleans up his own miss. And talking about cleaning up misses, Chet Kelman stuffing home after the bad miss from Shane Whitaker, as the Sonics led by 1 at the break. Second half, and Simmons still leading the charge for the Sonics. He shot 40% from 3-point land, this one from the top of the key. Kelman meanwhile was still jumping out of the gym. No boxing out by LSC, so he skies in to tap slam the miss by Simmons. Kelman had 14. However, everything wasn't just offense. Ricardo Jemmett here with the rejection on some weak stuff from Stefan Clark, which leads to a 3-on-1 fast break. Lakers retake the lead late on, and in the end, they won by 5, 77-72. Mark Seal, CBC Sports.
Now, women's football in the region will be getting a major boost in development, according to President of the CONCACAF, Victor Montagliani, speaking at a media conference held at the BFA's headquarters. Montagliani hinted that a director of women's football will be appointed soon to assist in improving women's football in the Caribbean.
You know, one of the things I think in CONCACAF, we have already established a women's football department. We're in the middle of, we're on the hopefully the final strokes of hiring a director of women's football very soon. That department will then be populated as well, and we'll be pushing out development initiatives, working in tandem with the competitions division in terms of on the women's side. So those are the things that we're pushing forward, and so hopefully very soon, perhaps after the Gold Cup, we'll be in a position to announce a director of women's football, and that will be the start of our sort of initiative and push to really develop women's football in the region.
He added that he was pleased with the progress and development of the sport here on the island and assured the BDF full support from himself and CONCACAF.
And I'm very happy to see the job that has been done here at the BFA, and I commend them, and I wish them continued success. And obviously President Harris has the 100% support of myself personally, and also CONCACAF, and so does the BFA, to push football on this island and to push it to success from youth all the way to your senior national team, and as well as on the women's side as well. I think we have to remember that our next frontier in CONCACAF is to push the women's game as well, to get it to the level that it requires and it deserves, and so those are some of the initiatives that we're working on.
Meanwhile, the Barbados men's football team are down to compete in the Windward Islands Football Association's men's tournament, set to start this Wednesday in Grenada. Barbados, competing on invitation, will be taking on Dominica in their first game, that is Friday, June 30th, before going up against St. Lucia on July 2nd. Now, they will face St. Vincent and the Grenadines on July 4th, before playing their final game against Grenada on July 6th. Now, the technical director of the BFA, Ahmed Mohammed, believes the Bajan men will perform well in Grenada.
The team very well. Since February, we have played 3 good matches against Trinidad and Tobago. Then we played against Martinique with a positive result. After that, we played against St. Kitts. And finally, on Saturday, June 17th, we played against French Guiana. From my point of view, now we are in a building up process, but I'm quite confident for the first participation in Grenada. We will do well.
And still to come, road rage in yesterday's F1 in Azerbaijan.
I have diabetes and nothing stops me because I decided to maintain my blood sugar spikes and weight in control. That's why I choose Glucerna Hunger Smart. It helps me manage hunger and minimize blood sugar spikes.
Glucerna Hunger Smart has 15 grams of protein to help you manage hunger as part of your weight loss plan. Glucerna, your good decision of the day.
You've got to strive and believe you can achieve anything you put your mind to. Go the extra mile with good service. Be positive in your attitude. Rise and fly with the eagles.
My name is Margot Appley. I am a schoolmeets assistant here at the Harbour Schoolmeets Center, where we cater for over 8,000 children. I assure that I am productive by going across the board, not sticking only to one area, whether it be cooking, baking, or veg. Let's all be more productive citizens.
And so much to give, and we all live positive, and we will be productive.
I have diabetes and every decision I make is important. I choose Glucerna to maintain a healthy nutrition. I drink it and recommend it to my patients.
Glucerna with Carcetti is designed for people with diabetes, helps minimize blood sugar spikes, and it's delicious. Glucerna, your good decision of the day.
And welcome back. More than $18,000 in prizes and awards will be up for grabs in the Cbc Nutrition St. Michael Bodybuilding Physique and Bikini Classic that's set for July 1st. Representative of Big Red's Gym, Anthony Carter, made the announcement at a media conference at the NUPW headquarters.
Is trying to be bigger and better and more diverse in prize givings. The show itself would have been over $18,000 in prizes and giveaways in order to, and cash to host the event.
A public relations officer, Ivor Worrell, added that the competition will see the inclusion of a junior category, the Tiny Tots.
There will be a total of 8 categories, 3 adults, 3 junior categories, and then the Tiny Tots. The Tiny Tots is part of the rebuilding and long-term developmental strategy for bodybuilding. And that is where we will be. The money prizes will be in the senior categories, and the other prizes will be going to the juniors and the Tiny Tots. The event will commence at 5 p.m. on the 1st of July at the Leicester Farm School.
Now, President of the Barbados Amateur Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation, Vanessa King, further added that the first time in the competition history, there will be a bikini wellness category.
Category that has been added to the CAC calendar. So it therefore means that national federations are expected to add the bikini wellness to their Bodybuilding Canada as well. And you may wish to ask, what is bikini wellness? Bikini wellness is a young lady who has size but is well defined.
So here's what's going on tomorrow, June 27th. The BCA Under 15 Schools competition goes into the second round and final day of the first series at various venues from noon. And in the evening, the last Bino Masters Open 2017 continues at the Ruby Sports Club at Brandon from 6:30. Then from 7 p.m. it will be the last BCA Sagicor General T20 semifinal at Kensington Oval from 7:30 to 7 p.m. Well, thanks for joining us for our Sports Night. I'm Sean Green, and we'll be back your way tomorrow with more sports. Good night.